I'm about to tell you a tragic slime story. You might not know this about me, but I used to design slimes at Peachybbies, and I was so bad at it that I'm no longer allowed to do so. So today, I'm going to be showing you guys my 4 favorite slime ideas that I have created, and I'm going to make my own Peachybbies restock and try to get it sold in our shop at peachybbies.com. My first idea is one of the best slime ideas that anyone has ever thought of, and I can't believe that everybody hated this one so much, but I'm gonna show it to you, and I'm gonna have you guys tell me in the comments what you think of it. The idea for this one is lavender iced coffee, which is arguably the most delicious thing on the planet and the best thing ever and lovely. But I think the reason that this slime was rejected is because the process of making it is extremely tedious and detailed. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna start off with your coffee beans, because this is a coffee slime. They're going in the bottom of your container, which is very unconventional for Peachybbies and slime making, but we're thinking outside of the box here, okay? I'm gonna start off here with a clear slime because black coffee is clear. And then we're taking our brown dye, and normally you would only dye your clear slime with watercolor dyes because it's the only thing that will keep your slime clear. But because this is a coffee slime and it's supposed to be very dark, I'm going another unconventional route with a gel dye, which is maybe another reason why this slime was rejected. But I feel like we should stop rejecting things just because they're unconventional and new. We need to be more innovative in our lives, people, okay? I'm staining my fingers so bad. I regret this. This was bad. And look at that. That looks like black coffee, 100%. This is what we should have going for us at this point in the process, a nice, dark, rich coffee slime. So we're just gonna add this right on top of our coffee beans here. Sick. And next up, I have a ton of ice cubes and our milk. This is, after all, an iced coffee slime. So I have a ton of ice. I like my iced coffee to be so saturated in the ice that it's basically frozen. So I'm gonna just start chucking these in here. And we could fit approximately 4 ice cubes, which is not as much as I would like, but it's gonna do for now. Because I want this to sort of look like a macchiato a little bit, I'm just gonna take my milk, which is actually a thick and glossy slime. Don't tell anybody. I'm just gonna flop it on the top here. The idea that I'm going for here is that the milk is falling down into the dark coffee and slightly lightening it, but you can still see a stark difference here, okay? We want it to be very clear. That looks like a cinnamon roll. It's not supposed to look like a cinnamon roll. Give me a second. You can't tell me that doesn't look like a slightly stirred coffee. It looks amazing, adorable, beautiful. I love it. And then for our final touches, we of course have 2 lavender stems to really give off the idea that this, although you can't see the purple in it, this is a lavender latte. It is an underlying character trait of this cup. We have our straw, and just in case you were confused, spelled out for you the most clear charm possible, this is a coffee. You're telling me you wouldn't buy that if it was in the Peachybbies slime shop at peachybbies.com every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? This is our 10 out of 10 lavender latte. It's beautiful, I love it. You know what, you guys, we have better slimes on the list, so let's go see the next one. The next slime on my list is called hot dog. Can you guess what it's gonna be? It's gonna be a hot dog. It's gonna start off with a memory butter slime, which is arguably my favorite and your favorite probably because it's the best. And so the theme of this slime, it's kind of inspired by like meat and like bread a little bit and somewhat ketchup and mustard kind of. It's very hip and trendy and preppy. Everybody loves hot dogs except for the people who don't. Actually, personally, not a huge fan. Don't really like them that much. But I can't admit cute things when I see them. And when I see a hot dog, I go, it's cute. I don't want to eat it, but it is cute. So perfect opportunity to make a slime out of it because I would never under any circumstance eat a slime because slime is not edible. Do not eat your slime. But I can look at my hot dog slime. Anyways, I'm getting on a really weird tangent. Hot dog. So the most exciting thing about this, besides the fact that it's a hot dog, is that it's a clay kit. Hot dog clay kit? Too good to be true? Well, that's what everybody thought because this slime got rejected. But I'm about to prove to you that it shouldn't have been. So we're starting off with the dog of our hot dog, the meat and potatoes of this slime. So with just a little bit of red dye, this clay starts to become very hot doggy. Look at that. You're gonna tell me that doesn't already look like a hot dog? It does. Not only is this slime adorable, smells great, smells like meat. And it's also super fun to put together because you get to roll out your little hot dog into a hot dog shape. Count how many times I said hot dog in this video and comment down below. Hot dog! For the bun of my hot dog, I'm going in with some brown dye. I don't want this to be fully yellow and I don't want it to be fully brown. I want this to be a very detailed, beautiful, artistic hot dog. So I want to make sure that the bun is, or the hot, if you will, is the bun the dog or is the sausage the dog? Because I'm starting to think that maybe the bun is the dog because the sausage is hot and that might be the hot part. Oh my gosh. This is a very bun-like color. Like, I think I got it pretty spot on right in my first try, which is fantastic. So right now we have what looks like kind of a burger bun, which is basically the same thing as a hot dog bun, except you just go, hot dog bun. Look at that. I'm gonna make it a little prettier than that. Now we have our dog and our hot. We put them together. That's a hot dog for sure, dude. That is so hot doggy. I have my ketchup and my mustard here. Now this is where things are getting a little bit crazy. Buckle up. It's not going downhill, but it is going somewhere and we're going fast. So stay with me. We have plain dye. We're not mixing this with slime. We're not doing anything. This is plain dye. This is dangerous, what I'm about to do. And this is maybe why the slime was rejected, because you can't trust just anybody with your gel dye. I'm starting off with my ketchup. Okay, stay calm. A little bit of ketchup. Never hurt anybody, even though it looks like blood, it's not. It never hurt anybody. And then, of course, we have our mustard. As a kid, I hated mustard. It was the most horrible thing on the planet. Now, I have mustard almost every day. And there you have it. Oh, it's bleeding on me. There you have it, a hot dog slime. Incredible, 10 out of 10, potentially better than the last one, but not potentially better than the next one, which is also good. Now I don't know about this next one. It's maybe the weakest link of all of the ones today, but it's still fantastic and I'm excited to show it to you guys. Do you know what a dirt cup is? A cup of dirt, perhaps? No. Well, it depends on your interpretation, but in this situation, absolutely not. That would be ridiculous. It is actually a sweet treat that you usually get in pre-K, standing for pre-kindergarten. That's before kindergarten, if you were wondering. Cake, pudding, cake crumbs, and then gummy worms. If you're like, whoa, where did the gummy worms come from? All of this made sense until that. Well, it's a dirt cup, so it's like fake dirt and the gummy. This is so stupid. I'm just gonna show you. So if you got anything out of what I just said, this is gonna be our cake. This is gonna be our pudding. This is memory dough, once again, my favorite thing in the whole wide world, and it does resemble pudding in the slightest, teeny tiniest little bit. So I'm just gonna pretend like my cake is in there. This is so fun. If you guys have never made a dirt cup before, you should absolutely make one, because even if it's made of slime, I'm having a great time. And I'm gonna make a cute little swirl on top to signify that there's a swirl on top of it. One of my favorite charms that we have in Charmville are these crumbs. I add these to almost every baked good or sweet treat slime that I make. Because every dirt cup I've ever had a lot of delicious, yummy crumbs on top of it, I'm definitely going to add these in there. So here we have our brown on brown on brown slime. Remember the worm that I mentioned a second ago? He's coming back. This slime has not reached its full potential yet. So I'm gonna add in the dirt cup worms. Dude, this is actually so cute. This is a good slime. But I do feel like this slime has a weak point. If I put dirt cup up onto peachybbies.com and sold it at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on every Friday, I feel like the missing link is a cuter name. So we are officially changing the name of this slime from dirt cup to dirt cake, which I think is a bit more appealing and also works with this label that I seem to have for it. Oh my goodness, who made that? I don't know, it wasn't me. It was definitely not me. But it's a great slime. It even has a label. You can't tell me that's not going up in the shop. That's an incredible slime. This slime is great and all, but I feel like our next slime would be an astronomical milestone for Peachybbies if we sold it in the shop, so let me show you that one. For our next slime, we have a dreaded cup of water in front of us. No! Somebody get that cup of water away from Erin! You know what she's gonna do with it. I'm gonna make a water slime and it's gonna be bad. I was just dropped the glue in the water. You guys have seen me make water slimes before. They're always bad. But this one time is also gonna be good because I have a good idea for it. Oops, I'm gonna overflow it. So I want to make a clear water slime. This should be a very minimalistic slime for those of you who like your slimes boneless. This is gonna be a great option for you. All I need to add now is a little bit of activator and our secret water slime ingredient, which I'm not telling you what it is, because it's a secret, I'm sorry. But it's the only thing I found besides face masks that will actually create a water slime. Oh, why did I do this? Why have I done this? And look at that, I'm already creating a water slime. You guys, I hope you're proud of me. This has been like a 8-month journey of me getting to this point. And finally I've done it. But of course we don't need this much of it, so I'm just gonna start taking it out and we're gonna get started on our lychee slime. Now that we have our water slime made and 1 lychee charm, that's all we need. That's lychee puree. Is that not adorable? I understand that it does look like snot, but if you use, oh, it's sticking to me like snot too. But listen, you guys, part of slime is using your imagination. So if you were to get this slime and you thought it looked like snot, you could just imagine really hard that it didn't. And then you have lychee puree, which is a beautiful Peachy Baby slime. Thank you guys so much for watching me make 4 of the best Peachy Baby slimes to ever exist. But I'm gonna go hide this in the shop, so if you wanna buy it, go to peachybbabies.com and see if maybe it's there. See you next time. Good.